All right. So this is my third time making this video. I'm going to be replacing an actuator, which I have right here, on a Cadillac CTS 2009 and all similar models. Yeah, so my controller stopped working. Just for the sake of resetting the computer, I unplugged the battery, hence the trunk open. You have a panel that goes right here, and there's a screw right there. So simply, the panel's in there. Take a flathead, wedge it in right here. I'm not going to put it back in because it's my third time explaining this. You wedge it in right here, you pop it out, it just literally pops out. Same thing here. This is going to be the plastic piece right here. You pop it out. There's other videos too that show exactly how to remove these, but this is just for the sake of actuator. Shove it under, pressure, pop it out. And I'm using, flathead, but there are specific tools you can get at AutoZone that specifically are for popping them out. They're called pry bar tools, I think. I forgot. But it goes on like this, again, in between, put pressure, pops, pushes out, comes all the way. So pull this screw out, pull another screw here, and then the third screw is right, I'm going to show you guys, it's right here. It's right on here, and I'm just going to feel for it. And this is my third time removing this door. First time I did it by myself, took me some time. Second time was with a buddy, so I was lucky to have him there because the pain in the neck is after you remove this door. It's like a little gadget that's like, I'm pretty sure it's for the actuator. It's like, I'll show you, it's like a ball, and you need to put pressure in order to release the hatchet. That is it. The rest is just pressure, so I'm just going to try to pop this thing out. It's hard to do it with one hand. It's my sweet spot in my car for this door. So this comes out like this. There's more pressure spots on the right side that I need to get unscrewed or unlocked. But after you pressure it out, you have to lift up. So this comes out, and then it won't go anywhere. You can't pull it out because there's a chain that connects right here. So I'll show you guys what I'm talking about in a second. Lift up. There you go. So this thing right here connects to your door. It's a pressure. This comes out. Again, you have to lift up so that it comes out of here. It sits in there. Gotta pop it out. And then you gotta get rid of it. So this thing, this little ball, gets stuck right in here, and the way to get it out is, you see these two prongs right here? Sorry, the magnet from the speaker was like pulling me in. So you have to squeeze this, and it allows this ball to move in and out. See? Yeah, unsqueezed, it's like it only goes past a certain point. But yeah, so that's how you have to do it. Pull those in, you pull it out of the socket, which is right there. The thing is going to be wedged right in between here. This part right here, this part right here, it's going to be wedged right in. It's going to be placed in right there. So you just got to have someone. I just did it by myself. It's hard again to do it by yourself. You have someone who will hold this door up. Another person squeezes this and pulls it out. Yeah, whatever. But we're going to put this on the side and get working on the actuator. Woo! So, sorry it took me a little long time. It's freezing here and the glue was not coming off. But there's this glue, very strong. Sucks if you're doing it in the winter. I'm just warning you now. It's on the side. You have to rip it off and try not to rip it like I did. It's okay. No one's really going to be looking at it. It's behind the door. Just for protection purposes anyways. But the actuator is right here, so you have access to it now. The next step is to remove these two so that the actuator can come off. And I'm going to go ahead and do that, but I can't show you guys because I only have two hands. Right. So it's kind of hard because you have to feel it on for, but I'm going to give you guys a little video of what's going on. So this connects to the door handle. This green one, a green piece of metal. And this Actually, is that here now? No, yeah, I was right. Yeah. So this metal that is not being shown because it's behind this piece right here. Yeah, let me try to see if I can get it angle in. But you have to feel it and kind of. So this locked in the door. Now I have to get that one. Yeah. All right, so I got the angle. So for you to unhook that, it's this. See this thing right there? This hook. You got to undo the hook. I can see so much. And then you have to unhook the electrical outlet. It's very hard to do because, unfortunately, on this freaking GM Cadillac, they make it really hard, and you scrape your hand against this piece of metal. So you have to try your best to do it. It's not that bad. It's been like 10 minutes. I'm gone pretty far, but that unhooks both. Probably the challenging part is going to be getting it back on. Yeah. All right. I'll get back when I take it off. So, after 10 minutes of playing around, I found the best thing to do is to remove the cap that goes on the metal piece that I had over here. Just remove the cap and just pull the whole entire metal piece through. All right, that comes off. Just pull that whole entire metal piece through. You can even take this off, I guess. And it makes pulling it out so much more easier instead of playing around and trying to find it, because I came to the conclusion that it's impossible to get this thing off while it's in there. So just pull it down, and you're going to have to remove the safety hinge off of this. Pull it down, all the way down until this goes in, and then you can pull it out and then just remove this wire, and then you will be done. Yeah. And then there's still that other metal hinge that is not there. It's right here. This metal hinge is for the handle, so yeah, that goes in right here. But yeah, so let's undo this bad boy. And then to get this off, all you have to do, very simple, just pull this. Just this thing right here, just pull it, and this thing comes out. It's like a slide tray. So it's in like this, you just pull it until it pops out. Yeah, like that, and then it just, voila, pops out. So, old alternator. So, when I was talking about clip, this was clipped there. And that is what we pulled out of the door, the ball right there. So this is old, but we're still going to use it because it's usable. This engine itself is what is kaput. So I'm going to remove everything and then show you guys the new one, and I'll show them to you guys side by side. I changed my mind. I'm going to show you guys how to remove everything because I was like, why not? So everything's going to be like this. This was a very easy takeout. Nothing too complex. It was hooked in. All I'll do is just like wedge it out. So, just because I have a feeling someone's going to be like, how do I take this out? It's not coming out. It's very easy. So it's like this. Okay. Now we have it like this. All you have to do is bend it out, and it just pops out. All you have to do is lift this up, slide the ball out, and that takes care of that. And then lastly, you have this thing. Same thing as how it was over here on the door that I was explaining to you guys earlier. I have to use two hands, so I'm going to have to cancel the video. But you just, it's a push tab, and then actually do it with my hands. See the point? Did I get it? I got it. Determined. And then that's it. Old alternator. This is the dead one. Yeah, and then I'll show you guys the new one. Sorry this is taking so long. I am doing this all by mind. There's no videos online, which is the main reason why I'm making this one. But yeah, so you can tell just by the rust. Old, new, same setup, same component. Make sure everything matches before you get into the process of like putting everything in. So I don't see an issue. There's that thing on that put on the bottom right doesn't have it here, but I don't think it should be an issue. I hope it's not an issue. Make sure everything's right. You don't want to put everything back together and notice you had something wrong or the wrong pieces. Might as well just leave it. Okay, it's okay if you leave it like off or broken or whatnot instead of having to redo everything because you had the wrong piece. So, yeah, you can look at the rubbers. That's funny. But yeah, so just double check everything. Yep, parts are the same. Yeah, a lot newer. But yeah, so old actuator out, new one. And now to put it all back together. Just reverse everything I showed you guys. Put in the yellow piece. Electronical piece. Which goes in this way. I think it's this way, yeah. When all is said and done, just to show you guys that I actually did do it, it's still ripped here. I put it in. This was very hard to put back in. It was causing a lot of tension when I was putting it back in. And I had to push it when I was screwing it back. Geez, I have so much static on me. You can see it's kind of still not flush, but it's whatever. I had to push and screw them in. These two bolts on the right, screw them back in. And so I just put the battery back in just to be safe. I don't know, I always unplug it just to be safe. Moment of truth. Locked. Unlocked. Locked. Unlocked. Yeah, I did it. So, actuator's bad. Bad one right here. Also proof. This isn't rigged. Bad actuator here. Yeah, piece of shit. Now to put everything back up. Very simple. Just reverse everything is the easiest part. But I actually am going to tape all of this closed. So, yeah.